Alright, so imagine waking up one day and you could buy drugs the same way you could buy things on Amazon. Some guy named Ross Ulbricht thought this was a great idea too. So, he created an evil version of Amazon. Today I'll be talking about how back in 2011, Ross Ulbricht created the Silk Road. So what was the Silk Road? The Silk Road was basically a marketplace that operated on the dark web using Tor that allowed buying and selling of illegal drugs, fake IDs, and more.
So why does this matter?
We do not care.
Before the Silk Road, buying drugs is usually done in person. When the Silk Road became a thing, people started realizing they could buy drugs online and other illegal activities from markets the government had little control over at the time. In the beginning, Ross needed a way to promote his site. So, he advertised his site on multiple forums pretending to be a buyer, which was a major mistake for him, but I'll get to that later. During the peak, the Silk Road had more than 100,000 users and over $1 billion in sales, which only really took about a year for it to be like that. Until 2 years later, in 2013. Remember how he was promoting his site? One of those posts included an email connected to his real name. The FBI found out about this, and so they started watching him. Ross had a nickname, Dread Pirate Roberts, which he used on the Silk Road, but I'm going to call him DPR. The FBI studied how DPR wrote his messages and communicated with the staff. Over time, they noticed that DPR and Ross had the same writing style and way of speaking. While they were watching Ross, they also noticed he went to libraries and cafes near him a lot. On October 1st, the FBI decided to follow him to the San Francisco Public Library. So how did they legally attain the evidence? 2 FBI agents caused a distraction by arguing. With his laptop open and logged into the Silk Road as an admin, he turns around because he hears these people arguing. Now, an undercover agent sitting across from him snatches the laptop. While this happens, he tries to grab it back, but some other agent grabs him in a bear hug. Ross is ultimately sentenced to life in prison for drug trafficking, computer hacking, and money laundering. The actual sentence was 2 life sentences plus 40 years without parole, so he wasn't getting out. 7 years later in 2020, law enforcement seized over $1 billion worth of digital currency from his case. This year, though, he got pardoned by Trump, and he was released from prison after almost 12 years. And a lot of controversy came from this because he may or may have not attempted to assassinate someone using a service on the site, but it was on someone who could snitch on him. And also, the assassination service was a scam, so no one ended up dying. It's still kind of crazy.